What does privilege mean to you?
To me, privilege is any kind of unearned advantage that I have over anyone else.
And this can create disadvantages versus advantages between different groups of people.
To me, is an inherent right or advantage that people have in society.
Typically like race, income, social class, ethnicity, anything like that that one may be typically born into or born with that gives you an unearned advantage in society.
Can you give me an example of privilege?
An example of privilege, I think, an important one people often overlook is being able to openly love your partner.
The biggest one for me would be feeling safe, whether that's feeling safe to speak your mind, feeling safe that you won't be judged, just feeling safe on the streets in general.
Which privileges do you think you have?
As a man, I don't feel like I have the same issues, for example, walking at night.
Probably one of the biggest privileges that I benefit from is being white. Being at a predominantly white institution and also a predominantly white society, being Canada. If I was prosecuted of a crime, it's most likely that they'll look favorably upon me just because of the inherent privilege that I had.
As a black male, unfortunately, I don't right now.
I don't usually go by my ethnic name, which is in Chinese, and it's often more difficult for non-native speakers to pronounce my Chinese name.
Growing up, not a lot of people would get it correct on the first try. My name is Ajay. I've heard lots of other variations, even though in my opinion it's quite simple.
I started a new program and I looked around and realized, hey, I'm the only black person in my class, probably one of 6 in the entire year of 600, you know?
I feel like also people who are privileged, especially in that type of classroom setting, it comes with they have a superiority complex. You know that they're privileged because of how they act, because of how they speak to you, because of their mannerisms.
But sometimes I catch myself changing my mannerisms, especially at a school at Western where a majority of the people look different from what I look like.
I saw a lot of kids who they wouldn't go to class and they just spend a lot of money on prep. Some kids don't have just the time to go to prep 101 because maybe they're working different jobs because they have to put themselves to university, or they don't have the money to spend $100 on a prep course.
What is one way in which people can use their privilege for good?
I think speaking out in social settings.
Definitely being cognizant of your privilege, acknowledging that you have these privileges.
Yes, I think it's pretty important for us as men to be pretty cognizant of some of the issues that, for example, women may go through when it comes to sexual and gender-based violence.
I feel like when you're privileged and you're put in those positions, you should bring others up with you.
Probably the most powerful way is by listening and doing your own research.
By taking the opportunities that they have that others might not necessarily have, and then using those to their fullest extent, whether that is speaking out or whether that is taking opportunities and chances and interacting with people in ways that not everyone can.